Okay, everybody. So this is part 2 of the Loneliest Highway in America. If you followed part 1, Kim and I drove across Nevada's Loneliest Highway, Route 50, began in Carson City, went all the way to the Utah state line. This is the second half of that video right now. We're going to pick it up as we're entering the small town of Austin. We're out in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody around. It's all pretty much ghost towns at this point. Let's go. All right, we're coming up into Austin, Nevada. It's getting late in the day. This is our last stop before we come to our last stop of Eureka. We're just looking forward to a gas station that is open. I can see the sign, and it's only $4.35 for gas, which is a steal. This is the wonderful city of Austin. I don't know what that is. This is the coolest town that we've seen. It has seen better days for sure. I'm sure that Owl Club bar is seen. Look at these old timers sitting here on the side of the road here. Just probably playing pinochle. What a cool place. There's like a little, if we had time, we do have time, but I don't want to be driving at night through these mountains on this road. This is a really neat, actually we do need to pull over right here. I do need to do one little talk. Is there silver under that rock? Nope. But there might be. Back in 1862, some guy on the Pony Express, I think he was delivering mail on this route right here, rumor is, kicked a rock over just like that, and there was silver under it. It launched a big silver boom from 1862 to 1870 something. Thousands of people came up here to Austin, Nevada, poured in, they mined silver, became a real big deal. Now today, it's a very sleepy town. So sleepy that there's a little cat back there in the background running across the road. One census says that there's 150 people. Another census says there's 50 people in town. I don't think they know exactly how many people are in this town. It's a very sleepy town, very old-timery, lots of retirees, I'm sure, lots of work from homers. I don't know what these people do. If we had more time, if it wasn't getting dark, we'd probably get to the bottom of it, but we don't. Way up here, tucked into the foothills on the Loneliest Highway, an old Pony Express route. Austin, Nevada. It's getting pretty chilly right now. It's a good thing I got my coat on. What? So,
story from Cat Radio.
What in the damn hell? We came over a hill. Snow. So it was at this point that we started to get into the mountainy part of Nevada. I did not know that Nevada had such a big mountain part. Look at the map. I learned that day that Nevada has more mountain ranges than any other state. That's a trivia question that you could probably win a bet with. Look at this. The whole state has over 300 mountain ranges. 300! They're not massive or anything. The whole state looks like a big accordion being stretched out. Bunch of alternating ridges and basins. The reason for this is what geologists call basin and range faulting. The whole western U.S. has been stretching and thinning for like the last 200 million years. And as the Nevada floor stretches, parts of the crust come up and make mountains and ridges, and then part of the desert floor sinks down because the crust is thinner. So you have ridges and valleys all over the place. There's horses? Yeah. All right, I just looked it up. So off the distance are some snow-capped mountains, and I was like, well, what is that? I thought we were seeing the Rockies. We're not close to the Rockies yet. That is a mountain range just up ahead where we're going to be staying tonight. We're going to Eureka, which is at the bottom of those mountains. And I had looked up the weather forecast for tonight, and I saw that it was going to be 32 degrees tonight where we're going. And I thought, what the hell? Apparently it's going to be really cold where we're going. And this cowboy didn't bring his chaps. We'll have to build a fire on the side of the road and eat a can of beans and warm ourselves next to a little camp up here. All right, so Kim and I pulled into little Eureka, Nevada, and it was after dark, so we decided to hang our hats for the night. Little Eureka, Nevada is a trip. Population 700, elevation 7,100. It's an old mining town tucked back into the old Diamond Mountains. Tons of history. The place is funky, it's weird, and spooky as all get out. Okay, YouTube, I know I keep saying I want to see ghosts. I want haunted stuff. We never see anything. Well, I think we got what we wanted. We're in downtown Eureka, Nevada. Thank God at least there's a mini mart over here. And let me show you what we're dealing with here. This is a Eureka Hotel in downtown Eureka, Nevada. And if I can even get in the room, which I can. We're the only people in this building because the main Best Western down the street, 3 blocks, was full, and they own this building. There's nobody in here, and there's all kinds of reports. It's been here since 1877. I'm already getting the chills. I'm the only one in this building because Kim went down to the main building to work out because the gym is in the... Am I locked out? Okay. So this is what we're dealing with here. It's an old hotel. Oh God. This is our bedroom. Very creepy. It's freezing cold in here. It's about 40 degrees in Nevada, and the AC is blowing cold. There's no hot air. And for some reason, there's 2 bedrooms in this place. This is the bathroom. This is the other bedroom. This is like super creepy. But everyone says that there's some cowboy that comes out, some lady in red, a little girl that walks by. That's the worst. Little girl ghosts. Doorknobs rattle. Lights go on and off. They feel like there's somebody standing on the bed, or you're getting touched in the middle of the night. It's super creepy. Not looking forward to this night. I guess we get what we ask for when we're like, we never see ghosts and we want creepy stuff. Here we go. I'll update you. But I am not thrilled about being the only person in this building, in this little old former mining town. I will update you based on what we find, but it's nighttime in this creepy town. Here's one of the bars in town called the Owl Club. Very dead. And then it's just so weird here. I'm walking down the street to go to the Urban Cowboy, which I was told has good dinner, and then I come to this building. It's empty. Someone's got I think they're remodeling it. It's just empty. This is just so freaking creepy. This is one of the creepiest towns I've ever been to. Eureka, Nevada, an old gold silver mining town that time forgot, that I will never forget. And this is where we're gonna go for our dinner. I mean, there's just nothing left here. Open, thank God. The Urban Cowboy Bar and Grill is open. And let's see if anybody's in there. And the answer is yes. We can eat. Hi.
Hi.
Look at this place.
It's a non-alcoholic beer.
The one you're drinking?
Yes.
No.
Non-alcoholic.
All right.
I'm like
Couple
so
shots of whiskey.
special.
Since we're in whiskey land, I forgot to show what I ate. It was a hamburger and tots. Kim got Indian food.
We did. And it's
In a place?
some sort of masala curry.
Tiki masala.
No, it wasn't tiki masala. It was
Okay.
masala.
Well, it was a
It's
surprise.
very delicious.
Bling, bling. Hello, can I get room service, please? I would like 2 Miller Lights and a shot of Fireball. Thank you. It's coming up. As long as the ghosts don't come first. Is there a ghost in here? Alright, one open. Oh my god.
Come on, Nick. You need to do better. This is ridiculous.
Ghosts, where are you?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Sorry. Welcome to the haunted room, everybody.
Pretty haunted.
There's no more gambling going on in there. All right, we are in the mining town of Eureka, Nevada. As you can see, it's booming out here this morning. It's early in the morning. Tough guy time. Eureka was founded in 1874 when they discovered silver in the nearby mountains, and it took off from there. A lot of people moved here. It's seen some better days. There's not really much left down here except for some hanger-oners, some into-the-roaders, maybe some old pony expressors. I just learned another fact. So there's this Canadian mining company called Barrick. They're an outfit from Canada, and they've been coming down into the United States for about 75 years and mining all of our gold and silver and bronze and copper. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but I don't know how I feel about Canadians coming down here and taking all our precious resources, damn it. Apparently the US government thinks it's okay because they're leasing the land and they're making money off of us. But at the same time, I would say that these trucks are going by very fast. They're going to work. I don't know how I feel about Canada coming down here and taking our resources, but I guess it provides jobs and all that stuff. How do you feel about that, America? You like Canada coming down here and taking our gold and silver? I don't. Maybe Canada should take some of their gold and silver money and make our gold and silver towns better. Canadians. Canada's just watching our old mining towns just wither away, damn it.
We should send all those turban truckers packing. Stay off our highways.
Karen, you can't say that. Plus, it's the Canadians I'm talking about, not the Arabs.
We should bomb Canada and get our gold and silver back. They're taking over Canada just like they're taking over Europe.
Okay, you two. I know you're pro-America, but you need to calm it down. You're gonna get us censored. The Indians and Canadians don't like us as it is. Actually, you know what? Hell, who cares what the Indians and Canadians say? Come on, let's go. All right, so it's about 8:15 in the morning on the loneliest highway in America. We are exactly halfway in between the town of Eureka behind us and Eerie in front of us. This is about as isolated as it gets in Nevada. We haven't seen anybody driving, and as soon as I'm saying that, here comes a damn car. I'm on the middle of the road here. They're probably looking like, what the hell's going on? But as you can see, it's very vast. It's very isolated out here. There's nothing out here. There's some ranchers. Occasionally you'll see a bunch of cattle. Some building that looks like it might be used for government purposes. And then an hour later you come to a gas station or a small town. And here is our first car that we have seen in... we pulled over about 15 minutes ago. That's the first car that's gone by. I know it's early in the morning. You got to check for rattlesnakes out here. And here comes another one. We got a full-blown traffic jam out here, folks, on the loneliest highway in America on Wednesday morning at about 8:15. There you go. Some real action out here. But that's just about it. I just had to kind of pull over at the most isolated stretch out here just to kind of stand in the middle of the road and do whatever people do when they're in the middle of the road on the loneliest highway in America. Look, I can set my camera down right in the middle of the street. Let's do that. Well, that's cool. The gravel is not, I don't know, flat. I guess. There is no GPS out here at all. It's like we're just driving in mud. So we're driving by right now on the highway just outside of Eerie. You see this? That is a giant copper mine out here. One of the biggest open pit copper mines in the country. I bet it's damn Canada up here taking more of our precious metals. Why don't they get their own precious metals? Quit meddling with our metals, Canada. All right, we're coming up on our final stop on this loneliest highway adventure, Eerie, Nevada. Oh my goodness, as soon as you come into town, 24-hour massage. Pole dancing, what is happening here? Fun party, pole dancing, girls, jet tub massage. Sexy stuff in Eerie, Nevada. Full service, hot ladies and lap dance. Of course they're open. It is 9:40 in the morning. I don't think they'll. But the place I want to go to is over here. Okay, I thought that was a bar. They're not open yet. All right, so this is secret stuff. You got a pay phone that I don't want to touch it. Not at this place, I'm not. Ring the bell. Your favorite YouTuber. There's a camera looking at me, looking at them, looking at me. I don't think they're open. It's too early, even for sexy stuff. All the women are sleeping off their wild nights. You got to do a lot of drinking to put up with this crap. Oh, there's a sheriff in town. All kinds of stuff going on here in Eerie. All right, enough of that. You get the point. They gotta entertain. I mean, it's the loneliest highway, so they have to cater to that. To the men and the women and the both these days. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, let's go down the road. There's another one, VIP massage. whole place is just filled with raunchy stuff that Jesus would not approve of. But it's the state of sin. Gambling, prostitution, drugs, whatever you want to do.
The den of sin.
The den of sin. Very sleepy downtown. They got this and that. Got a little small furniture stuff. It looks like on the map it would be a lot more going on, but it's really not that exciting. A bunch of casinos here. This is the biggest, if you're coming from east to west, this is the first big town you come to from Utah. We're about an hour from the Utah border, so I'm sure this is a place that a lot of people pull over, and this is our first taste of Nevada, so they have to give them what they want. Can you pull over up here by the, see where this guy is?
Over here?
Yeah, just on the side.
Yeah.
I can't tell if half this stuff's open anymore. That's the sorriest looking casino I've seen, if it is open, but I don't think it is. And that guy ruined my shot. Well, how fitting. That's a Wells Fargo machine. Eerie was founded as a kind of a stop along the Pony Express in the 1800s. It was a railroad town as well. The place really blew up in the early 1900s when tough macho men found copper in the hillsides. Thousands of people came to Eerie in the early 1900s, and the place was booming. Today, not so much, unfortunately. Eerie's seen better days. There's about 4,000 people in town these days, and there's a prison in town. There's really not a lot going on here. The casinos are apparently maybe open. I'm gonna go inside and see. I don't know what's open and what isn't. It's kind of hard to tell. This is a huge deal though when you're coming from east to west. This is the first place you come to. And if this is your first taste of Nevada gambling, then I feel bad for you. You deserve better. But I'm sure that they can get what they want out of this place. With all the casinos, I'm sure they're, you know, tight slots and tight women apparently down at the end of the road. Just kidding. We got loose women at the end of the road. And tight slots. Not a good combination. And cut. All right, so it's about 10 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, downtown Eerie, Nevada. I don't know. I think this one's got like a caution, do not enter on it. I don't think they're open. I think this one's open. Let's go inside and see what Eerie gambling looks like. Oh, you got some. Here, this is right in the casino lobby. And copyright music playing in the background. Lots of historic stuff. Tough guy stuff in here. God, this is deader than Vegas. How you doing? There's a real old-fashioned throwback casino. How they used to be. I think they still take quarters. There are a lot of motels here, some of which look like they are not open anymore. Yeah, this is where all the Mormons come and get their fix. Wonder how many Mormon boys have gone into that girls place. Stay at the motel and become a Mormon man. And good news if you're looking for an investment opportunity or somewhere new to live, I'm seeing prices $40,000-$50,000 on some of this stuff, $125,000 for some of the stuff that's more fixed up. But talk about a steal if you want to get out of your comfort zone and get up here and breathe the fresh mountain air and gamble and watch pole dancing and whatever else these people do, probably hunt deer. Ely, Nevada, what a steal. 50, 60, 70 grand for some of this stuff. That's what it's like to live in one of the biggest cities along the loneliest highway in Nevada. Let's go inside. Javier. Let's see if Javier is here. Oh, come on. No, it says it's closed on Wednesday, damn it. Is it Wednesday? Well, he might be in here. Javier. Javier. Ah, shit. All right, well, the music box is closed. Javier missed an opportunity to get famous. We're just going to have to imagine. I'll say what I think he's going to say. I don't think he would disagree. It's a small place. Everybody knows your name. And we have good values here. We all work hard. Lots of people coming through town. Lots of older people remaining. Let's go Trump. Hopefully no more liberals move here and ruin things, because that's what's happening. And what's it like to live here? Well, it's simple, and it can be a little boring. That's it. There's another casualty. And another casualty. I've seen more boarded up in Ely than kind of anywhere else.
I mean, you should look at the number of hotels there actually are there.
They are holding on to the Western way of life out here, aren't they? Well, not holding on, but kind of holding on as best they can. I think that's the end right there. That is the Nevada-Utah state line. Off on the distance, 6 miles away. The end of the road for us. For now, Utah-Nevada state line. Thanks for visiting Nevada. Welcome to Utah. You keep going past that sign, Kim. Kim deserves I'm gonna put a Mappy sticker on that. Kim deserves a award for the driving on that highway. It's not tough, but it's long and it's lonely. As soon as you cross over, I'm still technically in Nevada by about 10 feet. You come to the darndest little casino you've ever seen. Looks like a little diner. This is the first place you come to. Hey YouTube, when you cross over from the next state. And wouldn't you know it, look at that. Smells like Nevada.
We're all down, laid behind my gun. They got up and me was down. So I crawled over. And I'm literally laying like this, like with my gun, and I'm on the side of the hill. And I'm shuffling down.
They still take quarters too.
And I finally get a stop, 55 yards.
Rolling.
All right, YouTube. There you go. We're at the end of the loneliest highway in the entire country. the Nevada part. That's it. That's Utah. We're done. This thing goes on all the way to the East Coast. If you ever want to see more of it, maybe we'll go and do it ourselves. There's a lot more of that as far as that goes. What did we learn? The loneliest highway, it's not as lonely as it used to be. There's some new stuff going on. New people are kind of moving in. But at the same time, it seems a little bit more lonelier. There's some fading away going on, a little bit of both. It's something that, it's totally America. I'm glad we did it. That's it. I don't know what else I have to say except thank you for sticking with us the entire journey. Kim gets an award for being a great driver. And there's that a-hole that wouldn't pull over earlier. Learn how to drive. He's from California. And we're going to put this sticker on that sign. Mappy! There we go, YouTube. Let's put this up here too. If you're ever driving by, maybe you get a little piece of me.
You find yourself needing a dash.
It's there. We're out of here.
Peace out.
Good job, Kim. Well, that's it. The big Western adventure had come to an end. We saw parts of Arizona and California and Nevada on this trip. Loneliest Highway in America, Highway 50 through Nevada, is now over. I think you should come and see the loneliest highway yourself. Well, maybe not by yourself, that would be lonely. But come see rural America. It's the best people, the best food, and hardly any BS. How America used to be, and can maybe still be, and everything. The end. Okay, so a lot of people email me and they comment and they say, where should I move, Nick? Well, I do consulting for that, as you know, but a lot of people want to do their own research. So I have published an ebook. That's right. Email me and I'll send you my comprehensive and always updated guide on the best places to move in each state. We're always traveling, so we're always updating the book. Find the best places to live in America from the people who have seen more of America than anyone else. That's true. Google it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that report from America. So we've been to every state now, and we know so many great places that most people don't know about. If you're trying to figure out where you should move, I can help. Email me, and I'll tell you about how I can find you the perfect place for you to move to. And if you need a realtor, I can help you with that as well. No one else knows America more than Nick and Kim and Mappy. This is my email. You can also find it in the description or on the channel.